We are out on the floor here at Indianapolis Regional Championships with Nick Donnelly to get all the scoop on how he feels about Champions, Megas, and everything else. First off, first Champions event. Are you excited?
I'm extremely excited. I've been playing a lot. I just finished my semester for law school, and I've really been just putting everything into the game, and it's been awesome.
That's it. Law school's done. You got the floral shirt on. You're here to play some Pokemon. You're just so ready for it. Exactly. Now with Champions, I mean, this has been such a highly anticipated event because we're now on to the new game. So you said you've been putting in the work. You've been excited about that. Has that been a crazy adjustment period to get ready for this?
Yes, honestly, I think a lot of people didn't realize how much Terra was used as some kind of crutch for a lot of teams and team building. And now it really feels like you're forced to put teams together that have that type synergy that's just better than before. And I've been really liking building teams. There's a lot of kind of creativity that you're forced to get into now that the item pool is limited. And I think it's really made people broaden their horizons with what they're able to use, which a lot of people have been complaining about the lack of mons in the format, but I think it's kind of cool to have a high centralized group of good mons where you can really kind of skill diff your opponent rather than where it's just matchup roulette.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit more about that limited items, limited decks, because especially the limited item parts was the biggest adjustment going into this game for that. So then on that team building, on the playing process, I would love to just talk a little bit more about how you felt about that and how that's going to really change up the dynamic heading into this weekend with what you can even expect the field to play.
Honestly, I think the biggest thing that we weren't seeing in Scarlet and Violet basically at all were the type berries. And you're going to see maybe almost always one, maybe even two per team, which is something unfathomable as someone who's been playing Scarlet and Violet basically exclusively for the past however long. You just never saw those because you don't need them when you can just use your Terra for it. So it's been really cool to see that kind of skill expression in the team builder from a lot of players. Like overseas, we see a lot of Japanese and Korean players using a ton of type berries in a ton of interesting ways. And I think that's super cool and really just learning from them and putting it to my own gameplay so that I can kind of learn this new way to team build and way to play.
And there has been quite a few events too. We've had the Master Ball Leagues, we've had Trainers Cup. So how much stock have you taken into those results? Because they've kind of been a lot over the place. We kind of saw some centralization with some Pokemon. You got Sneasler that kind of maybe dropped off, but Basque Legion's been crazy. Do you think we're going to see some of those patterns still repeat here or completely different considering how big this event is in comparison?
Honestly, I know there's going to be a ton of new players here, so I don't expect it to be exactly one for one, but I, for one, was watching the Korean tournament and like taking pictures with Google Translate to get the team sheets down and everything. And it was really cool to see. I don't think it's going to be as representative because I think there's going to be a ton more just like normal Charizard stuff because so many people here just love Charizard, and it's really cool to see Zard back in the limelight for the first time, really since where he was everywhere in 2022. And I think it's super cool to see, and I'm really enjoying it. And Zard is just that guy, and we're gonna see him all weekend.
There will be a lot of Charizard. Big news for the Charizard fans out there. Last but not least, I know the preparation you've put into the event. You said you're excited. Are you confident with yourself that you can make the run with this team in this format?
Yeah, I actually haven't been playing Charizard. Like, I just moved away from him. But I think my team is pretty good in going into the tournament. Some inspiration from the Korean tournament, obviously. I've been talking about it. And it's really cool just to build something up and let it go. So I think we're going to see a ton of cool things, and I'm really excited to use my team in a tournament for the first time because I've been practicing so much.
Well, best of luck to you throughout the tournament and to all of our competitors.